Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the Eureka Blaze 3-in-1 Swivel Lightweight Stick Vacuum. If you're interested in this product or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. Here's a look at that retail box and packaging right here. Very simple and straightforward. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up and look at the contents. Here are all the contents. First up, we have the user guide and manual walking us through everything we need to know about our new vacuum, all the contents, identifying all the parts and pieces. Then we have our usage instructions, how to use everything. We have our maintenance and filter cleaning options, as well as our troubleshooting and all of our parts and accessories with their model number that you can order replacements as needed. This also comes with a 1-year warranty that their customer service and contact info directly on the bottom. Next, we have the main head right here. There is no brush, but we do have a nice little crevice right here for larger objects to pick up. We have our 2 wheels on the back and 2 little teeny tiny wheels along the front. Here's a quick look at the side profile. We do have some swivel right here to the left and to the right and up and down. There's a look at it from the top. Next, we have one of our accessory clips and our crevice tool. Here's our handle, plastic and metal construction. We have our cord hanger right there. And lastly, we have the unit itself with Eureka's logo and branding right here up at the top. We have our on and off toggle switch, our dustbin release so we can easily empty this as needed and clean the filter. Our handle release up at the top if you want to use it handheld versus an upright vacuum. Here's a look at the back side as well with some additional product information for you. Here's a look head on as well to see how large of an intake we have to suck up all the objects into the vacuum. And now let's pop this off one more time. Get a nice close up right there. And we can remove, the filter comes out very easily for cleaning. And then again, super simple and quick installation. Now let's go ahead, let's try it out. Really quickly, I wanted you to see a nice sneak peek at the fully assembled vacuum. So we clipped the handle in place, we clipped on our accessory holder for our crevice tool, and we clipped on the main head unit at the bottom. I want to show you that this does actually swivel 360 degrees. So you can continuously rotate this over and over again if you wanted either direction. That's really cool. Now let's try it out. so as you can see in our test, there's a couple of things to go over. First, when you're vacuuming hard floors and surfaces, this excels with hair. So if you have a lot of hair on your hard floors and surfaces, since this doesn't have a built-in brush roller, they're not going to get tangled and they'll just get sucked right up into the channel and into the vacuum. If you're vacuuming larger objects like Cheerios and beyond in size on a hard floor, there's not really any resistance, so usually it will just push it out of the way forward or backwards as opposed to getting it sucked up in here. Now if it's a little bit smaller, like the Cheerios that were crushed up, things like that, if they can fit through the channel here, you'll be in good shape to easily vacuum them up. You may have noticed with the sand is too small. It's not able to lift it up off the floor. With this seal, it's just not a firm enough seal to suck all of that sand up. Probably due to the wheels here and just the design, there's probably a lot of air leaking through. Now, if you're vacuuming carpet, it's a little bit different. I noticed it did better with the Cheerios on carpet, probably because there's a little bit more resistance, so kind of push up and over and vacuum them up. But in regards to hair, at least with the rug that we have and our sample hair, it really didn't vacuum anything up with this unit. If you use the crevice tool or just no tool and straight suction, it didn't have any issue at all vacuuming up that hair if you could really concentrate it to be able to pull it up off the carpet. And same thing can be said with the sand on the carpet. It will be able to get some of it, but a lot of it will be too far embedded into the carpet. It's not able to completely lift it up and out. Again, if you want to concentrate it with the crevice tool, you're not going to have an issue, but really it's more so I guess a critique of this particular head and unit versus the vacuum itself, but more power would be better. I did measure around 30 inches of water for our pressure. That's about 7 kPa, give or take. So compared to a traditional budget-friendly upright vacuum, you might be looking at around 60 inches of water or so. So there's another difference there, but this is a much smaller unit, designed more for portability, simplicity, and just some of those easy tasks around the house. And it's got great extension and reach potential because it's lightweight. You could go ahead, you could get cobwebs, things like that on the ceiling. You could take the handle out and just use this around the car, you know, couch, things like that. So that's really where a vacuum like this is going to excel, in those miscellaneous crumbs kind of all throughout the house. And occasionally, if you have to do some heavier vacuuming, I'm going to put that in air quotes, this might be good enough for you, but it'll depend on what you're vacuuming off the floor as we showed you.